Teddy, obviously it feels really good to get that win over Miami tonight, but to beat the one undefeated team in the AFC, how's it feel?
I'm so proud of this team. Great feeling. Victory is a culmination of a lot of hard work. 2 games in 5 days, even up our record, and we get a nice little break here. So very proud of our unit, our offense, defense. As a whole, I thought it was a great team win.
Offensive line only allows 1 sack on the night. That's got to feel pretty good too.
It does feel good, and I thought we did a good job keeping the pocket firm. There's always things we can get better at, and hopefully we just keep the trajectory on the rise as we go into we have a 6-game stretch till the bye. So that's kind of how you can segment the season out. And so now we're going to take some rest this weekend, kind of reevaluate ourselves, maybe do some self-scouting, and then get back to work.
How important was it to go 2-2, knowing that 3 of your next 4 games are on the road?
Yeah, it was very important to even ourselves up. No one wanted to start like that, and after the Dallas game, that's what we said going into the week. So we had 2 games in 10 days and a chance to have a long break, not a long break, but longer than usual. Even back up. So to beat their team, that's a great team. That's going to be a playoff team. A lot of great players over there, a lot of my old friends. So I was 0-2 against them last year. I'm glad to get a win against them this year.
And, the Tua Tagovailoa injury, both teams gathered on the field, and it's such a stark reminder that this game is so physical and harsh. What was going through your mind when you were watching Tua Tagovailoa laying on the field lifeless, basically?
Wow, I was definitely saying prayers. Do you guys have a status update? Does anyone know?
He is flying back with the team, right?
He's flying back with the team?
They said he had movement in his extremities and he was conscious. I don't know anything else.
So I was praying for him. Obviously, it's a kind of rattling for both sides. Obviously, that's a guy that I played a lot of football with, and I have a lot of love for. So you never want to see that. It is a reminder, like you said, of that's why you can be so grateful every time you come off the field, win or lose. I'm very grateful to be able to embrace my family and play another day. So I'm praying for Tua. Hope he's doing okay, and I'll be keeping an eye out for him.
With that situation, it sucks that the game does have to go on after that. There's a 15-minute break. Mentally, how do you kind of stay involved with all that's going on in midfield?
Well, you have to say a few prayers, and I was hoping for a thumbs up from him, just to kind of ease my mind. I talked to Fitz on the sideline. He kind of gave me the same status report you did, and just you got to keep going. And it is the brutality of this sport. I think that's what makes it so popular, so hard to do, and not that makes it popular. I'm saying though, just it's a very hard game, and you never want to see that. It was a clean play, and it just ended kind of bad. So I'm really, I think Tua will be fine. I hope so. I'll be praying for him, and I hope him and his family are rebounding quick.
Hayden was kind of talking about how this offense is really, really close to where it could be or where it should be. How close do you feel that you guys are to operating at your highest capacity?
I think we did a great job tonight. I'm not pleased with getting stuffed on the goal line. Never want to have that happen. We could have probably put it away a little bit earlier, but I thought we did a great job. I thought we protected well. We're kind of, as a new player, I'm, learning the intricacies of working with everyone in game moments. That's a tough game. That was an undefeated team, so we just got to keep climbing, keep our trajectory going. Two wins isn't going to do anything, so we're going to enjoy it for this weekend, but get back to work on Monday.
How much did you enjoy Joe's first touchdown of the season, moving the whole pile, being in the middle of moving that?
That's a lot of fun, and then it's kind of setting the tone. I'm glad we've done that 2 weeks in a row. We need to continue to jump teams, take the lead early. That's such a big factor in winning in this league. I don't know what the data says, but to take the lead on the first possession is a tone setter, and the way that happened was pretty fun. A scrum, yeah.
Rugby. You guys have done that now 2 weeks in a row where you've taken the lead. I know you gave it up tonight, but it was only a point. How important has that been, playing from ahead instead of the first 2 weeks where you guys are kind of trying to come back?
I think psychologically, I don't think you can quantify it, but for your defense to go out there with the lead is huge, and for us knowing that we just need to keep scoring, and I think it is huge. So I don't know the data per se, but I know how it feels to be up versus down. So we just got to keep it going.
In terms of offensive points allowed, your defense has allowed less than 20 now 3 times. I mean, what has your defense kind of shown you, and what do you make them so?
Well, that's the old George Hallis rule, who my grandpa played for in 1963. If your defense gives up 20, you should win the game. So it's 21 points on offense is a good game, 20 points on defense is a good game. So our defense is playing amazing. Our Coach Lou is unreal, and we have such great personnel. I mean, we were missing arguably our best player on defense, and they still went out there and did a really good job.
From my perspective, it seems like you have one of the most fun-loving personalities in this locker room so far. How do you celebrate a win like this, knowing that you have an extended weekend?
Well, I won't go into too many details, but my family's in town. Obviously, my family's from Indianapolis, so my sister, all her friends, my wife obviously lives here, my mother.
Yeah.
My dad's got a game on Saturday. He's a D-line coach at St. Francis University in Fort Wayne, or University of St. Francis. So they're going up to Michigan to play Siena Heights. Can't wait to watch that game on a little. These small colleges have great broadcasts now. It's really cool. They have students doing it, so it's a lot of fun.
Awesome. I know you said 2 wins means nothing, but obviously just how important was it to get that second win tonight?
All we were trying to do is get win number 2. That was our goal tonight. And I'm not discrediting 2 wins because it's a great feeling. Victory is very sweet. But in the grand scheme of the season, same answer as we did the first 2 weeks. It doesn't really mean anything totally. We're on the right track now, though.